Alright, these postcards are all postcards with the rivet edges here. So that's what I decided to name this group. After a while, you know, you don't know what to name them anymore. You can't have the videos with the same title all the time. So I have to compromise some. So this is how I compromise with this one. Alright, let me show you what we have here. I better pick them up because I'm getting a glare from all over the place. I gotta get somewhere that won't give me a glare here. There you go, right there. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Look at the bridge, how long it is. Looks to me like maybe it needs a little bit more support. Some of them trucks are really heavy that drive on that, you know. Very nice. Alright. Ah, moonlight view. That's beautiful. Long bridge. Alright. Switchbacks. Now that's a lot of mountains, huh? Look at all the rocks. A rock mountain. Wow, look at that. And they put roads in it, believe it or not. Look at that. I don't know. Seems a little tippy to me. Ooh. Wow. Especially when you get right here, you know. I don't know. Alright, well, this is from the past. Get yourself a skeleton right there. In the sand. Wow, he had a helmet. The rest is gone. Huh. Desert, yeah. Desert tragedy. Prospector found to death. Ah, wow. Okay. Alright, we made a postcard out of that. Alright, nice overview. Get to see a lot of nice buildings, especially that church down at the end. Nice architect. Very nice. That's 6-cent stamp. 1974. Alright. Washington Monument. There you go. And we got, ooh, elegant. Look at that. Very nice. And that's the bar area. And some more, wow, really long. Well, they seat an awful lot of people, huh? All these people at the bar, all those tables, and then some big dining tables too. Cool. Huh. Alrighty. And this is just in a cave. Beautiful. I like the ones with all the dripping, like the ice is all dripping different colors. Alright, this one gives you a nice bridge. It's a way to get from one side to the other. The flowing of the water is so heavy. Ooh, I don't see enough support in the bridge. I'm a little leery about risking and trying that out like that. Okay, it's an unused postcard. Alright, let's check this one out. Okay, we put a bathroom on a postcard. Okay. Nice waters. What a way to advertise a motel. Look, you can tell the age. Look at that. By the car. An unused one. Okay, but actually putting bathrooms, they didn't have them individually in the room. Must have been a shared share the bathroom area. Huh. Okay. Land of the dogwood flowers. The birds right in it. Beautiful. Here's a little bit of the history. If you put that in full screen, you'll probably be able to read it. Put it on full screen and pause it so you can read it all. Very nice. Right, and of course the one I showed you at the very beginning. Hard working. Very nice postcard. That was an unused one. Alright, of course Maine. That's lobsters. Fresh from the sea. There's a cooked and an uncooked one. How did the cooked one get there? Fried his relative and introduced him again. And before eating? Oh, my imagination, huh? There's another main one, just painting the different sceneries. The lighthouses, sailing. Capital, just the water. Neat. And then here we have another one. Nice overview. Really nice. Okay. Now I really enjoy the one of him working, but I think the winner is this one here. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more postcards from around the world. Whatever we find, we'll bring right to you. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we have the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Some of their beautiful pictures. And there happens to be a dozen of them. So let's start with number one. Look at that. These happen to be in an envelope. That was inside one of the boxes from the auction. Isn't that a beauty? Then here's number two. This is number three. So this is what you're going to see if you go see it in Florida. There's four. Very nice. Also take a look outside there. There's some more stuff going on out there. Huh, that's Apollo 1. Alright, here's number 5. Wow, they get to go right inside and see all that. And there's number 6. Pretty big, isn't it? And number 7 was your entrance in. And number 8. Number 9. 10. Looks like the construction of everything going on. Number 11. Reflection in the water. And number 12. Wow. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. It was just nice to see this in the auction box. I'll save it for the grandkids. Might want to use it at school. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, now these postcards are all very different. These are all 1-cent stamped postcards. They all have a 1-cent stamp on them. Look at that. Got a nice monument with a cannon in front of it. You know, if it's got a 1-cent stamp on it, it's one of the nice old ones. That a beauty, huh? And this has got a 1-cent stamp on it. Very nice. And this is 1911. All right. Next we have this one here. Just a beautiful scenery by the water. Very nice. All right. It has a 1-cent stamp that's partly missing. 1925. That's too bad. We don't like the missing ones. I think that's the only one that's got a piece missing. Okay, then we got this one here. Miami Beach, Florida. It's got its 1 cent. And 1948. Still 1 cent in 1948? That's different. Okay, and here we have this one. Oh, beautiful architectural buildings. Nice overview, isn't it? Okay, and it's got a 1 cent stamp for freedom of speech. 1944. All right. By the water. Got somebody wrote right on this. Had a fun trip. Okay, so somebody had themselves a really nice trip. And here we have a 1 cent stamp, 1907. Ain't that an interesting 1 cent stamp, huh? It's a Canada stamp. There you go. Okay. And we got this one here. Whales Lake, Florida. Sanctuary. Okay. That made a postcard. Here we have a 1 cent stamp on it. 1951. Alright. Look at this one. Now you can see the age of this just by looking at the horse and buggies here. The way they dress, a trolley. Wow, that's a nice one. Look at the buildings, very nice. Wide streets, huh? Cool. And this has got a 1 cent stamp. From 1910. All right. 1910 1-cent stamp. Very nice. Ooh. Down by the water with all the little boats. Nice. Pittsburgh. Ah. Okay. Oh, and this one took 2 1-cent stamps. I didn't figure out the year. 11? Not totally sure. Oh, right there. 1911. 1911. Didn't they realize they didn't need 2 1-cent stamps? Wow. Alright, well, we got 2 of them here for 1911. Very nice. Okay. This one's a bit on the faded side. Look at that. It's a church. Newport, New Hampshire. Okay, and they took a 1-cent stamp. 1921. Cool. Alright, and here we have Washington, D.C. Look at that one. Washington, D.C. with a 1-cent stamp. Oh, and different. It's a Franklin. A Franklin 1-cent stamp here. Register or insure valuable mail. 1932. Giving you a chance to really look at the stamp. Alright, that's Washington. Okay, then we got a couple here. The Scott Company. Building that sits on the corner. Street corner. Alright, and this is 1914. There's the 1-cent stamp. Okay, and we have this one here. For Mass. The thing about this one is, look, it's splitting. But it has a 1-cent stamp. 1939. All right. Oh, what a beautiful one. Look at the architect of that. Whew. Isn't that a beauty? That is so nice. Love this one. It's a lot to see. It's part round and it's tall. Very nice. Love it. And this has got a 1-cent stamp. And 1916. Alright, beautiful. Kind of like that building. It's really, really nice. Okay, then we have this one here. Wow, quite the monument. Look at that. All the flags, look how the people dress. So that gives you an idea of the time frame. And these are 1-cent stamps. $19.55. Not quite so old. Okay, and then Ohio. Very nice building. I don't understand why people would write on the front. Did they run out of room? Yeah, kind of run out of room. Okay, and this is a 1-cent stamp. Count your stars there for 1913. For 13 stars. And a 1-cent stamp. All right. Okay, ooh, a nice overview. All right. Station Island Ferry in New York. And this has a 1-cent stamp. No real idea as to the year. But all it took was a 1-cent stamp. All right. And look at this one here. Civic Engineering Building. Ah. Oops, with an upside down 1-cent stamp. This was what, 1910. Alright, so as you can see, they all had their 1-cent stamp. Very nice. Beautiful. So not only are these important for postcard collectors, but also for stamp collectors. So they can see some different 1-cent stamps. I know that some of them are the Washington and Franklin, the Franklin stamps, you know, and stuff. Some are very valuable and some are not. So hopefully you saw one of the nice valuable ones. You know, because I think that was like 1914, somewhere around there, where the most valuable ones were made of the Franklin stamps. So check them out. Check, see if you got them. And by all means, pass it around to other stamp collectors and postcard collectors. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. This is the one I like the most out of them all. And these were all auction finds. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we are with some beautiful Maine postcards that were found at the auction. They were in my auction box. This is Portland, Maine. West Promenade in the winter. Look at that beautiful card. They're all unused, except for one's written on. Okay, and here we have another one. This one's from Augusta, Maine. And another one. Just some of the old-time postcards. Look at the beautiful bridge. New Arch Bridge. This is in Portland. It's in the park. Beautiful bridge. Ducks and everything are in there in the summer. It's beautiful. It's just nice and peaceful. You can hear the busyness of all the streets and everything, but it gives you a little quiet space when you live in the city. Alright, look at that. Right in the park. Beautiful fountain. It's a nice one. And this is in Brooklyn. This one here, well, somebody's kind of written all over it. Writing a message to someone. Of course, this is still at the park and everything. Funny, it's not written on this side at all. I think they didn't know what side they're supposed to be writing on. Okay, and that goes with the park. Along with this water, it goes along with this bridge right here. But this is what you see. And that beautiful, beautiful little house. I've done a video of that. So beautiful. It doesn't do justice in the postcard. It is just beautiful. Love it. So you have to check my View With Me channel. Find that one. Because it's beautiful. I took you all around it. Beautiful little building. Okay, and then here you are. Brooklyn, Maine, the Lincoln Park. This is coming right in. You know where you got to see the water fountain. And you can tell the age of this old postcard by looking how people are dressed. Look at the girls. To go to the park, be dressed like that with dresses. Look at that. Man with their hats and everything. All the girls with their dresses. That gives you there's always something to give it away. The way people are dressed, vehicles. Just look and you'll see. It'll give you a good hint of the age. So these are some old ones. Alright. And Bar Harbor. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more of what we found in the boxes. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we have some good old vintage postcards with stamps on them. So look at that, isn't that cool? I really like this one. All the nice old antiques. Love it. Okay, let's start with this one here. First we have the tree. And it has a 2-cent stamp, 1933. Beautiful tree. They made postcards out of that. And look at this one. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. And a nice straight line, beautiful flowers. Look at the building, nice. Alright, and this has a 9-cent stamp. 76. Ah, you're not an old one. Kansas. Alright, let's see what Kansas has for us here. Nice. And these stamps here. 98. Geez, really not old. Ah, can't wait to get into the old ones, huh? Look at that one. Riveted edges here. 10 cents. 78. Okay. And this one, ooh, nice, wow. Be like the big archway. Ain't that something, huh? Ooh. Okay. This is 78. 13 cents. Alright. And this one, a whole bunch of pictures in this one. Beautiful water. Oh, makes it feel so private when it's surrounded by the mountains like that. A few homes. Alright. Some Spain stamps. A 10 and a 2. I don't see where it was stamped by the post office. I guess those marks are the stamping at the post office. Different. Alright, now look at that. Look at the old cars. Nighttime view. Oh, a 2-cent stamp almost falling off. 1952. It's about to fall off. And this one here. And a 3-cent stamp. 58. 1958. Look at this one. Very nice. That's a beautiful view. Built right on the rocks like that and everything with the water, ships going by, mountains out there. Nice. Alright, and we got 2 8-cents, 76 8-cent stamps. From Spain. Very nice. Oh, look at this one. That's a nice entrance, isn't it? There you go. Look how people dress. That gives you an idea as to the age of the postcard. Just that way. And it's a 4-cent stamp to Disney in '63, the 50th anniversary. Okay, then we have a motel. Hotel. And this has got a 3-cent stamp. 51. Wait for a full moon to take the picture. Cool. Alright. Emerald Bay. And it has a 6-cent stamp. I think it's 77. 72. Okay. And the one I just love, this one's just beautiful because it's got all the antiques. You know, something you would see at a fair, but yet you get to see it on a postcard. Send it home. Get the wheel to sharpen up all your tools. Give that axe an edge. And then, of course, to blacksmith shop. Beautiful. This has got a 6-cent stamp. And it's 72. Nice. Alright, that's my favorite right there. Alright, now look at this. Hollywood. Oh, that must be nice to hear. And this has an 8-cent stamp from Canada in 1972. Alright. And this one is Hollywood, Florida. Nice night view. An overview. Wow. And this has a 9-cent stamp. 76. Beautiful. And here we have the mountains. Water right through it. Get the rocks, the mountains. Beautiful. And this is a 23-cent stamp. Look at that wagon. That's kind of cute. I like that little wagon. Nice. Cute little stamp, isn't it? Okay, that's not really sure. The lunch wagon. Cool. Alright. Well, you know my favorite right here. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Alright. Be sure to share now. Bye-bye. Okay, here we are today, visiting the ocean. Okay, these are all ocean kind of style postcards. Nice, good old postcards. Of course, starting with beautiful starfish. Look at that. Green, purple, orange, yellow. Got them all nicely colored, don't they? Under the sea. Nice. Oh, now look at this one. Now you can tell the age of this one here by looking at that car. Look at that. How's that for a nice classic? So that gives you a really, really good idea of when this postcard was made. Isn't that neat to see that? Okay, and of course you gotta have Florida in all these beautiful postcards. It says me. Alright. Fishing in the ocean of Florida. This is you, and this is me. How do you like that one, huh? Believe me, we just had the big storm. They gave us 40 inches. That was me. And that's someone else. Alright, and all the seagulls in the water. The beautiful lighthouse. Very nice. Beautiful. Alright. Here we have the talk about the buoys. They're going to go lobstering. Look at that, father and son. Talking all about it. Speaking of buoys, it's a whole lineup of buoys. And the different colors means they belong to different people. They all put their own colors on their own buoys and stuff, which is really cool. And here we have a shell down under the sandy beach. Just a nice light kind of postcard. Very nice. And look at this. Funny, they did the different colors just like the starfish did. So they gave them all a different color. Orange, blue, green, pink, yellow. Just to make it a festive card. Okay, the holy shell. There's a whole conversation on this. You could go ahead, put the screen on full screen on your computer, and then you can read it all for yourself. Just pause the video and go ahead and read it. Alright. Now this one's just a little girl sitting there by the ocean. See the big ship out back? Very, very different. And oh, look at all the little pieces of the shells and everything that come to shore when tide comes in. And this postcard had some interesting stamps. Look at that. Very interesting kind of stamps on there. I thought so anyhow. Somehow they must have thought it cost a lot to mail the postcard. Very interesting. Alright, and it's a very light one to top it off. I don't think you would have needed that much. Okay, and then look at this one. It's kind of like a big shell, sitting in the shell. And then you can't show ocean postcards without a beautiful night scene. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing them all to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. This is my interesting one. Oh, because it's got a nice vintage car in there that makes the postcard very special. Gives you a time frame. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and share this video here with others who enjoy collecting postcards or just want to view some of the old ones. Alright, look at that. Look at all the ships and everything. But the most amazing, that car to me. Unless the ship's full of lobster, I'll take the lobster. Love lobster. Alright, bye-bye.